Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your Harsh Truth reading for teen. Everything you need to know in this in this description box is about the reading below. You know what I mean. Check the description box for the info on the reading. 2 more and we'll get started. Okay, 3 more. Thinking. So you're thinking over you're wondering if it's worth it to continue or if the breakup should have happened. You're in the review stage right here. There's kind of been you possibly having regrets, maybe thinking that, oh, I don't know if this is such a good idea. King of Wands, King of Swords, Devil, hello. Ten of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups reversed. Okay, so I'm going to clarify with these if I need to. Okay, so what you want to be true. Now keep in mind, you're thinking things over. You're coming to it's almost like you're at the crossroads, kind of, but there's been some experience. It's not like you've got to make a choice. You've been there, and now you're just wondering if you want to continue, that sort of thing. So we've got the King of Wands here, a very dynamic, energetic, passionate personality who's always on the move. That could have been the relationship. They are not security-minded in the sense that that's not their first thing they value or prioritize. They really like creation, spontaneity, the zest for life, that sort of thing. They're a natural-born leader, entrepreneur, businessman, just high valor, high honor, chivalry, all that. Okay. And over here, we've got somebody that's just very, this is very passionate. It's not that this one isn't, but they prize being cerebral, a lot of mental clarity, that sort of thing. Their word is their bond. It's almost like they're, a lot of people think they're cold-hearted, but they just value the truth above all else. What is true? What are the facts? Let's discuss in concrete terms, that sort of things. Even abstract, but it has to be, let's discuss. We feel later. Let's discuss first. This is do first. This is think first. So anyway, this could be being cut off, being told under no uncertain terms that no more. This could be could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So before I clarify, just getting into the nitty gritty here, just face value. You'd rather the person you're with be this dynamic personality rather than just this kind of perhaps calculating, perhaps cold, not very emotional personality. This is passion, but neither one are very emotional. But this one is almost like, it's like you kind of inherently feel cut off just because of the way you're treated. And this is not all King of Swords there, so I'm just saying in this particular situation. We'll get into that in a minute. Okay, so this could be Capricorn. It could speak to an unhealthy situation, a toxic relationship, toxic attachment, bondage, feeling like you're held hostage, that you're in kind of a prison. You feel like you just, no matter how hard you try, you can't move past it, get past how you're feeling or the relationship. You want that secure, happy home, and you're tired of waiting. And this is not being able to leave or walk away because you feel trapped in bondage. Let's look at this King of Wands right here. But the light's coming on. You're starting to think, what the hell, Like, what in the world is going on here? I'm not sure this is the best for me anymore. All right, let's clarify this King of Wands here. What is it about this King of Wands? Okay, so, wow. I think this is a person, because this is like the opposing. This is not the same energy as King of Wands here. This is a very dynamic, successful, vivacious personality. This right here is codependency and being tormented emotionally. So we've got this is you, Cancer, thinking about your King of Wands. So you're probably thinking about an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius right here. If not that, then you're probably thinking about your partner, man or woman, that was very dynamic and on the go and just really passionate, and maybe other people saw him this way, but you knew this person, him or her, you knew this person to be maybe rather needy, or you felt needy in the relationship, and there was a lot of mental torment. This is the Nightmare card, and when it's reversed, you would think that it's going away. Nope, it's amplified when it's reversed. So we're talking hopelessness, feeling depressed, severe depression, torment, just not being able to sleep, just really going through it emotionally and being mentally tormented over this. And if you feel like you're in this toxic relationship, that would completely make sense. So I don't know why. As far as what you want to be true, maybe you want it to be their fault. Why would you want that to be true? Well, let's clarify this King of Swords here. That might give some insight. King of Swords. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, this king is still open, and they will always, give someone the benefit of the doubt, or there's the assumption for this person in particular, give someone the benefit of the doubt. They're cheerful, optimistic, kind, gracious, passionate, likable, all these things. So you would rather it be that just the relationship got off track and we just got in each other's business too much and it was just crazy pants, than for someone to be like, nope, I'm good with this new beginning and I've cut you out of life. I'm moving past all that and I'm good. I want nothing to do with you. I'm done. So you'd rather this, Cancer, than just being completely cut off and somebody having their own new beginning without you in it and being completely free and clear and completely over it. Okay? So you might be thinking that there might be something out there, but you're still attached. You'd rather that than them just being like, nope, I'm good, I'm over it. The reality is that probably both of you are still attached. This could be Capricorn you're dealing with, but let's see here. Because in a way, this can be negotiated and healed, right? This cannot. This is done. They made their decision. They're done. They're happy. Why would they look back? So while you might want out, or you might be thinking about things, you certainly don't want it to be over. Let's look at the devil here. What's the devil about? Oh, okay. That's heavy. All right. So this is about feeling just these two right here, the Nine of Swords reversed and the Star reversed, very similar energies in the sense that just feeling hopeless and just feeling like, is this all it's ever going to be? And just what now? Oh God, what now? Not being happy at all. Feeling just discouraged and like looking at your future and just thinking that the best days were behind you and you're never going to get that back again. And oh my gosh, just despair and hopelessness, very much like this right here. So these are kind of actually aligned. And this too, right here, there's components of the Magician and the King of Wands. I've always said that the Magician is like the King of Wands time. This is somebody who, in the bad sense, it could be somebody that's kind of abusive, a narcissist, really judgmental and controlling and petty and cruel. It could also be, so that could be it. It could also be somebody that, we're talking about codependency and mental torment. So this could be somebody that has a lot of potential but just can't get out of their own way. That seems like a really nice person, and there's good in them and you see it, and it was great once because this used to be this where you were like this dynamic couple just moving and shaking and creating and in this upswing, and then all of a sudden it became about this where it was like, gosh, somebody's getting really needy in the relationship and codependent, and I don't know how to separate myself from this because I'm still tied to this person, and yet I feel extremely hopeless, and that's what this is about, going, I'm not so sure I want to do this anymore. But what keeps you, I think, honestly, is because this doesn't feel like a jerk person. If this was reversed, if the King of Swords are reversed, okay. But this feels like somebody that might not be able to get out of their own way, and there could be mental health issues, okay? With this right here, this is severe. So this could be, and we got the codependency. This is someone that, as much as they don't want to admit, it's probably needed you more than they were willing to let on. Because if there's severe mental health issues at play, self-care is very difficult at times. So, and then that maybe both of you felt hopeless, especially because of this severe, the heaviness here mentally. So while there might have been some control issues for some of you, others of you, this was just somebody who simply couldn't get out of their own way. They meant well, they had a lot of drive and charisma, and they wanted to manifest, they wanted to do all these things, but they just couldn't because there might be mental health issues. Okay, all right. So we get down here, what you want to happen is stable, steady, happy home. Yes. And you're tired of waiting and you're still connected. You might be separated, but you're still connected. This is not being able to walk away. This is not being able to leave. So whether it's you or the other person, there's still a connection. So this could be for, this is very nebulous in the sense that it could be that you've been broken up for a couple weeks, a couple months, a couple years, or you're still connected because this is not being able to leave. So it's, even if you have moved on physically, you're not together physically anymore, you've split up, you're whatever, there's still this connection, pretty powerful connection. Let's see what some oracle cards have to say for you, Cancer. Because this is all self-explanatory right here. All right, Cancer. What does Cancer need to know about this situation? Cancer. What do you need? Hello. On there. Cancer. Peace. There's no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Well, hallelujah. Because this is, it could be too that you're just in transition, that this just has to sink in a little more because you're in the review stage. But while you might be, maybe the worst is over, you know what I mean? Because this is saying it's going to work out, it's going to be okay. This is the Empress upright, honestly. Very similar here, Empress upright. So maybe the worst of it's over and you're in this creative cycle, you're in this abundance cycle. Good is coming now, not that it wasn't before, but now you're in a place where you can recognize it, ready to receive it, all that. The thing is, though, this can be a solitary, this can be one more step towards being free from this situation of this person, whether you want that or not. It doesn't look like you want it. It looks like you're just kind of thinking about it because you don't want the new beginning without you. You'd rather think that it's surmountable, it's just situational or treatable. You don't want it to be just like, oh, no, they're over you. They have made a decision to cut things off. And, we got two swords here. I mean, so, yeah. But there will be peace, though, which, however it works out, it's ambiguous. We don't know if, there's a return. Okay, I'm going to have to clarify that, aren't I? Yep, I'm clarifying. Okay, but this is good. Peace is good, right? Especially after this, peace is good. After this devil here, peace is good. Okay, so perhaps what would help you is setting a goal, having a purpose. At this point, it's almost like when you're trying to get through something, it doesn't matter if it's attainable or not. It's just something to distract you. Nothing wrong with that. But this could be saying that it's time to start making an effort to detach because, we can all stay stuck here. This could be saying, basically, so you set a lofty goal and then, well, I just can't achieve it. Well, did you know that when you set it and you're just trying to look like you're trying, but you really have no intention of achieving, you just want an excuse to stay stuck? Yeah, it's a distraction that keeps you busy, but is an excuse to why you just can't achieve the goal. I mean, because if you're still stuck here mentally and you're wanting this person because you want this, is that really achievable, or is it just you missing them? You know what I mean? Okay. Is this really realistic to be back together with this person? Suppose that's for you to say, oh shoot, now I'm going to have to clarify that, all right? No, because that's just what you want. That's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to clarify this, though. This one. Movement, the wheel of life, the path of least resistance. So this doubles down on the peace, and also is a good omen for what's to come. This is similar to the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot deck. So you don't know what's around the corner, but it's going to be good. So both of these are very good omen cards, just saying. All right, let me clarify this Eight of Cups reverse here because I can't stand it. I'm not going to be able to walk away. This was a jumper. Hold on a minute, one more. Eight of Cups reverse. So what's going to happen, obviously, is not walking away, not letting go, even though if you're physically separated, you were broken up for a while, or for a couple of months, couple years, whatnot. There's still this connection. Haven't let go yet. Haven't walked away. Thinking about, but not doing, thinking about conversations. Maybe you're thinking of sending a message, an indirect message. Maybe you've been watching them. Maybe they've been watching you, thinking of sending you an indirect message, thinking of talking to you again. But they can't seem to work up the momentum or the energy or the courage. Either you can't seem, or it's you that can't seem to work up the energy, momentum, and courage. So I think this is really about set a goal, set an identifiable, measurable target that you can measure some sort of effort, progress, or success. Because otherwise, round and round we go. We're just going to keep kind of thinking and wishing but not doing anything, not mustering up the courage. This could be, some of them are just kind of dating and having one night stands, but you are definitely on their mind and they are definitely on your mind. Just nobody's made a move yet. Nobody's coming charging in. It's just still in the thinking stage. Okay, one more direction does Cancer need. Ooh, Great news is heading your way. Abundance is coming to you in forms. Well, okay, we got peace. We got the wheel of fortune, or the wheel of life here. We got abundance coming, and we've got setting a goal. So perhaps something you choose to distract yourself with is actually going to work out in your favor. It's going to bring you more than you intended. Like, you know how, oh, I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to go grocery shopping. Oh, I might pick up a scratcher, and then all of a sudden on the scratcher you win a lot of money. But your intent was to go grocery shopping. You're just going to, you know what I mean? It's like this is probably going to be a byproduct for you setting goals and moving forward and making some progress. So, okay. All right, Cancer, that's what I have. I really feel like this is like you just missing them at this point. But hey, I could be wrong. I mean, we got not being able to let go, and both of you are probably watching each other. You just haven't worked up the courage to approach each other or send that message or reach out. But we got abundance and we got good fortune right around the corner. Whether that means this person's coming back or you're going to reach out, and then, but it's unknown. Just that good things are coming. So everybody's situation is different. But peace, set a goal, good things coming. Okay. All right. So that is what I have for you, Cancer. For the harsh truth, I'm going to do another one mid. So I wish you luck with this, and I wish you peace, especially after this Nine of Swords reversed and the Devil. Holy cow. And the Star reversed. Thank you for stopping by. Take care.